All right, let's continue. Let's play some nice rocks. And see what works in here. That's great. All right, so I'm going to try to find some very cool rocks so we can actually get something going. Okay. Nice. I want to make this spline go to the other area. Hey, how are you, Bricks? Oh yeah, I forget you are in the other side. Oh yeah, so the story goes like this. My internet was terrible, and then she sends me a Google meetup, right? A link. So I go into the link on my computer, and it's expired. I saw that email like 8 minutes late, kind of thing, and then I was like, oh no, I'm sorry, I didn't get a notification because my internet was terrible. And then she's like, no problem, I will send you another one. So I got the notification, and I go into the video call on my phone, and she turns to be the same lady from the picture. She looks like a old Asian lady, maybe 40 years old, maybe around 40, maybe. And she talks not perfect English, but good enough to understand her, right? And then I didn't like the vibe. I didn't like the energy. It was not like, hey, nice to meet you, I really like your work, my name is tan tan tan, I would like to buy some stuff from you. No, it was not like that. It was like, I told her like, hey, I'm sorry, my internet is very bad right now, and she just kept cutting me off and being like, I will send you the link to the website where you need to upload the things. And I'm like, hey, can you answer my questions first? Like, like, are you trying to buy my art directly, or you want to put it on a exhibition where somebody will buy it and then eventually I get paid? And I asked her like 3 times the same question, and she just cut the call totally like that, cold, just like that, just cut the call. And I was like, that's sketchy, that's a big red flag. And then I go into the website that she sends me, and I realize that to upload an NFT it costs $400 to upload one NFT to this website, which is called the minting fee. And I'm like, I'm not paying $400. Like, are you crazy? And like, I told her straight away, like, all right, this is my NFT wallet. I think she's the owner of the website. I think she works for the owner of the website, or she's the owner herself. And then they get artists to pay this fee, and they never buy anything from them. And since they are the owners, or they know the owners of the website, they can make themselves a very beautiful profile saying that, yeah, we bought thousands of NFTs before. Look at my profile, like it says that I bought 1,000 NFTs before. So it's like, dude, like this is the oldest trick in the book. And I just didn't like her energy, you know. So I sent her a message saying like, well, this is my crypto wallet. If you wanna pay the minting for me, just send me the money and I will upload the pictures. Meaning that if she does send the money, like I can just keep it and be like, well, I got hacked, you know, the money's no longer in that crypto wallet. I don't know what happened. I'm very new to crypto. And she cannot do anything about it. Which is, it could be very fun, but she's not. What you said?
Either you're like really into crypto or you're usually getting scammed. I feel like.
Yeah, cryptocurrency, it's very scammy. I don't like it. It's very scammy. I worked for some NFT projects before, but I got paid in dollars. I got paid like, somebody asked me to create
Yeah.
images as an artist, and then they just paid me for that, and that's it. I was not expecting, any crypto or anything from them. I said like, this is my PayPal. Just pay me this much per image, and then you can sell that image for whatever you want and make as much profit as you
Yeah.
need. I don't care. And I got some money from that, and that was nice, But I don't really like this lady. And usually I get these emails a lot, and they're just very, you can tell very easily that they're scamming people, right? But this
Yeah.
lady had a profile picture, and she looked more legit, and she actually wrote some nice email and stuff. She put more effort into it, right? But
Yeah.
I will see. Like, I will see what she says. It's like, it's kind of interesting to also like learn a little bit about the scamming side, to protect
Yeah.
yourself from these things. I know very famous artists are absolutely against NFTs because, I mean, if you get, imagine, like 20, 50, 100 emails per day, it just drains your energy and your time. So most of these artists are like, you know what, I don't want to know anything about this. Seriously, anything. And
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, we're all gonna get eventually scammed eventually by something we didn't expect, right?
yeah, I mean, this is a typical scam in Costa Rica. They call you in the phone like, hey, um, we are looking for people to work on this call center, and the salary is this and that, and we need somebody to start next week. We really need people to work with us. And then you get very excited and stuff, and they just get you very, very excited and make you think that it's very urgent and stuff. And it's like, yeah, we just need you to apply on this website, and there's an application fee, right? So you
Yeah.
you you put your your credit or debit card information into this website, and you're gone, 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 gone. Everything you have in that card is gone. And this happens a lot in Costa Rica. It's very common scam, and
We have a
unfortunately,
famous scam like that in France, but it's basically it sends you a message to your phone. I've had it a couple times. I don't know how they keep getting my phone number,
yeah,
and they're basically like, your package wasn't delivered correctly. Please pay this fee. But it looks really good actually because the phone number is actually like a real number
Mm-hmm.
from like close by. Even if you test it, it still looks legit. But when you have no packages or when you even know it's hard because when you actually have a package arriving and they have the same name and everything, it's kind of hard
It's hard to
to get
tell.
messed up.
Yeah, it really sucks because like it just takes somebody to be tired or distracted to fall into this thing. So it's just very tough. Um, I got an email a couple of days ago from Malwarebyte, which is an
Yeah,
antivirus
that's software.
that I use, right?
You told me about it.
And it's super awesome, this malware by this thing. But it's funny how people steal your information. Somehow they know that I'm using this thing. Somehow they know that my email is related to Malwarebyte, and I
I don't know how they get it.
yeah,
I
this
mean, kind of know, but it's not really legal.
it no these companies are called data brokers. They collect data from people and they resell it to
Yeah.
everybody, to scammers and to everybody. That's why sometimes you get phone calls from like internet companies, or you get messages and it's like, who are you and why are you calling me? And they're like, no, 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 we just want you to offer you this like this internet package. I'm like, just hang up and block the number. Yeah.
Especially when they call me in class, it's quite annoying.
Yeah, I
I'm
got
just like, I'm here to propose you for them. I'm like, I don't, I want to, no.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
just no.
Usually, like my best advice, Briggs, is do not answer the phone. Do not answer the phone. Unfortunately,
I never do, because I'm in class, I can't, but I don't.
it
Because they can actually uh, get a lot of stuff from just answering the call.
yeah, it's
Quite annoying.
it kind of sucks for sure. I had this experience yesterday where I'm managing an account for my dad, and they it's a very trusty, like a very good bank in Costa Rica, one of the best. But unfortunately, my dad got $700 pulled out of his account. Somebody logged in Brazil, and they took the money away. And we are just trying
Oh my
to
god.
fight it, right? It's not that much money, but it is like a good amount.
It's basically it's like just enough that people don't go into so much like paperwork for it, but just enough to be annoying, but not
Yeah,
actual,
I mean,
not annoying things.
it's not like it is a good amount of money for us to actually go to the bank and fight it and try to really get that. But the problem is that I get this phone call from the bank, and I go straight like, hey, I don't really take phone calls from banks. I don't know, how are you
Yeah.
calling me? I don't get signal in this place. And they're like, no, 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 we just want to offer you a credit card. And I just went berserker, like turbo Rambo mode, and I was like, I don't want to get any phone calls from you guys. I don't want any services, any emails. And I went like berserk, and I just fucking like turned off the phone and kept on working. And then as soon as I turned the phone off, put the phone down, I get an email. Your credit card is in process. And I'm like, what the heck? I went
Yeah.
super angry to the lobby in the apartments. I asked for the phone. I called the phone back, and I went berserker on them like crazy. I was like, are you crazy? Do you understand Spanish? Like, is my Spanish not good enough? And I went crazy. Like, this lady in the lobby was like she got scared. She was like, whoa, this guy is crazy. And I went super harsh on them. And then the girl was like, no, 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 sorry, I cannot help you. Call the support. And
Yeah.
and then I called back to the same number, and another lady answered, and I went a little bit more calm, and then I just told her everything. And she was like, I totally understand, sir. We're gonna put you in a blacklist, meaning that you won't no longer receive any calls or emails from our bank. So since she did that, I haven't received anything.
I know actually someone that like made a deal with his bank, like they signed a contract that they would never call them, that they never call them actually, that he would know that any call is just not real. And he said
Yeah.
that if anyone calls him, he just won't answer anyway.
Yeah, that's, Briggs, I'm actually thinking of getting a second phone that only my family has access to and my very, very close friends have access to.
You
So,
can do it with a dual.
yeah, so basically, like
It's not
any,
the same IP, but as long as you change IP, right?
yeah, like
If you have
I want something like that. So, like I'm not answering any more phone calls. I mean, that's my new rule in life. I think I'm just tired. Like, you can't believe how mad I was yesterday. It really, I haven't felt that mad in days. Like, and I spent like probably an hour and a half talking to the bank, trying to get a reach of them, and like, I got very mad. And my dad, like, I told him, like, dude, they're not gonna give you that money back. I'm telling you right now. And they already told us without any explanation, oh, I'm sorry, we cannot help you with this. We tried to do the investigation and we cannot help you. And they gave us $5 back from
really
this.
annoying because like you can't do much about it afterwards.
Yeah,
Nothing's gonna happen.
I'm totally like, I don't want to be pessimistic or anything, but I'm sure that they're not gonna give us the money back. And I told my dad, get your money out of that bank and please close the account. And my dad went and talked to the supervisor, and they were like, no, 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 we're gonna try our best. Just give us a couple of weeks. And those guys, that's their job, to keep your money there so they can keep on using your money, and that's how banks work, right? So I got very mad with my dad. I was like, dude, like, you can pull the money out of there and just wait if they give the money back.
Yeah, well, the money's gonna be invested or something.
Yeah, and you know what the worst thing is, that when I went to this bank with my dad, he wanted me to change the ask for the card, because we didn't have a card, we just had the digital account. So I asked for the card, and they made me install an application called Cash in my phone, which does exactly the same that the bank application does.
Cool.
And she told me that I needed to put my information in that account. And guess what?
Seems a little sketchy.
And that's how we got our information stolen. Then I went to Google Play and I read the comments, and guess what? People were complaining. Yeah, I got my information compromised and this and that. I got some weird payments from this app, and they didn't steal our money through the app, but they got the information through the app and put it into Apple Pay. And Apple Pay, it's just, there's nothing to do about it. My ex brother's girlfriend got all her savings pulled out from Apple Pay, and she couldn't do anything about it, like anything. It was super, super bad. Um, so yeah, I'm just telling my dad, like, we don't want anything to do with this bank, and I just want to get rid of it. So I got so mad yesterday because they tried to offer me this credit card when I was trying to pull get a new the other debit card, let's say the plastic. And then I was like, do you understand that this is a savings account? It's like a little like pig that you put money in, but you don't want to pull it out. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? And she's like, yeah, 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 but like, you can have a lot of benefits. And it's like, Jesus Christ, you fucking robot, shut up.
Well, that's kind of how I got hacked. Also, I got hacked like quite in a weird way. I wasn't really smart, and I kind of put the same passwords a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I would never do that again now. But basically, from the day to the next day, it sent a message on Discord to every single person I knew, to every contact everywhere,
Jesus.
saying click on this link for money, which is obviously a scam.
Yeah.
So I'm going to delete everything. Then what was worse is that they got access to my Microsoft account, and I'm happy they didn't mess it up, because Microsoft called me at like 4 a.m. and told me you are screwed. So at 4 a.m. I rushed to get a piece of paper and a pen and just write down the most random password I've ever made, because that was not gonna work. And then they touched my YouTube channel and added a video, but they were stupid and put it in private. It was like about why you should invest in this specific cryptocurrency, which was so annoying.
Jesus Christ. They even uploaded stuff to your YouTube. Like, what?
Later too, so I
That's
might be hacked still. I don't even know at this point.
that's crazy. Yeah, I think those are bots that just do things automatically, I guess. I think there are just bots that are like.
It's not a hard program. What really annoys me is that it wasn't physical and it was just because they brute forced my password because it was quite simple. I actually
Mhm.
even know the program they use because I know these programs.
Yeah, that's very important. Like having different passwords and very complicated ones. I know it's kind of like like people get lazy and everything, and but it's nice to have like this bunch of characters and numbers and caps and it's just very important. Also, the bank that my dad got he like some money pulled out of. We had a very simple password. Not super simple, but yeah. Maybe they brute force it as well. We don't know what happened, but
Yeah. Then I got and then I tried hacking them back, but that's not very
yeah.
legal, is it?
Yeah, the important thing here is just to protect yourself. I It's funny, like she didn't reply to my email. Dumb scammer, seriously. I hope I
It's really sad because yeah,
wha-
you go.
sorry, I my internet's so bad. I get your messages a little, your voice a little
No,
after.
you're good.
um I wish I was able to record her. That would be super nice, just to make a funny video. um
Oh yeah, then it goes into like some character in a game, and it just clicks that one sad person in a like Easter egg phone call, and you just have that one person talking.
That'll be fun, yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to give this person a chance, but it's just so many red flags, so many red flags. She's always busy, she cannot schedule a simple meeting, she's always late to the meetings, and she's like just trying to really create this anxiety feeling, like, oh, you need to do this now, you need to move now. It's like, girl, like, chill out, okay?
Yeah,
Like
it's
I
also it's sad because like whatever you do, there's still going to be a vulnerability wherever it is. There is going to be an issue.
Yeah. Well, I was very clear. I was
It's none
like,
of it, but like
yeah.
it's all going to like something's gonna happen or someone's gonna try eventually.
Yeah,
It's quite
well,
annoying.
I've been very rude to scammers before. Like, I remember this girl reaching to me in art station. I went berserker. I was like, like, I said some very rude stuff. And she was like, "Oh, you're a horrible person. I don't want to buy anything from you." I'm like, "No, you are a horrible person. Go get a job."
The only thing scary is your unemployment. Go there.
Like, I was like, "You are not even able to sell yourself on OnlyFans. Like, come on." I went too harsh on her. And it was probably a guy with a female picture. Most likely.
It doesn't matter.
That's the most common thing. Yeah, yeah, that's interesting. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I just hmm. I'm just kind of scared for my dad to get hacked again. I mean, or get money pulled again, which is very interesting because if they had access to the account, why didn't they pull all the money out? That's the
I think
biggest.
it's because like it causes them more trouble.
I don't really understand. Like I know people in Costa Rica like who get hacked, and it's like they clean the bank account. They take every single penny out, like everything. They don't leave like 1 cent. So that's the thing that I still don't understand. Like they had access to the account. Why don't take it all, right?
Some
So.
people just don't have like enough paperwork power in a way, like legal power to just get away from stealing all of it. Well, if it's like a less big sum of money, they can like kind of get away with it because people won't go into like trial for like not even the price of the trial. But some bigger scam companies just have lawyers, etc., and they can just get away with pretty much anything.
And the big question is like, if we got money pulled out from somebody in Brazil who logged into our account,
Not
uh,
even the same laws.
yeah, it's like, yeah. It got me very mad because actually I had my Google Drive full on that time, so I was not able to get even an email notification. The Gmail went like syncing. Like I couldn't like actually get notifications on my phone. And then when I opened the email, it was like I guess 38 minutes late after the thing happened. I got the notification warning: somebody logged into Brazil with your
Oh.
account, and I'm like, first of all, like why don't do I get a double verification check? Like we don't live in.
I had this problem for a long time with Google is that on anywhere on my computer, when I did it on my phone or my computer, because I have the Google synced in usually, it
Mm,
would just ask me my password once, and even if I put it right, it would say wrong to like avoid brute forcing to then have another one, which probably implies that I was being brute forces for the past like long time. But I
yeah.
also have my Google account on multiple devices, so every time it tells me a new device has entered, and I'm like, where is it? And I'm like, another country, and so I'm like, so what device? And it doesn't say anything except it's a Windows or it's a Mac. There's no other things.
Yeah. But at least it tells you, right, that it's another country or the place, which is very important.
Yeah, but I use multiple computers, and when I connect an extra one, it gives me that warning, but it only tells me Windows, or sometimes not even anything, so I don't even know what connected to it. And sometimes it doesn't, so I'm like, is it someone that hacked me? Or is it my own device? And I'm like, eh.
Yeah, it's better just to try to keep them in the less amount of devices possible. But I love the Google verification. Like anytime I log into my Gmail, no matter like I have like 3 Gmail accounts, and every time I use any of them, I get a notification like right away on my phone. Are you sure you want to log in here? Accept or do not accept, like or
Oh
cancel.
yeah, that I have that too.
And that's all we need. Basically, that's all we need. If
We
I
need more. We need more on that on everything, I think.
if I gotten that notification on the bank account, like, are you sure you want to log in from Brazil? I'm like, no, I don't,
No.
and that's it. That's as simple as it gets. Like I don't understand
Yeah.
why the bank doesn't have this implemented. That's the thing that really like got me very mad because I remember one time my dad was trying to make like a very big deposit, and I got an email saying like, warning, somebody's trying to do a big deposit. Here's your security code. If you're really sure you want to make this deposit, please use this security code. So I did send the security code to my dad, and he made the deposit. But it was super nice. Like it was like, yeah, actually, they have this implementation. They already have it. But when somebody logs into Brazil, no, they don't care about it. It's super dumb. Like seriously. I'm super.
Yeah, every country has their own rules, and usually scammers are in the country that doesn't have anything on it, so you
Yeah,
can't really do much about it every time.
yeah. Seriously, I yeah, that one got me very very mad. But yeah, I think I need to be I need to apply this technique, right? Like, don't look at it, don't hear it, don't speak it. Yeah, I'm thinking about yesterday. Like, if I were like smarter, I was like, nope, I don't know this number. Hang up. That's it.
We all think that for the next couple of days, just think if I would have just done that, and at the end of the day, if it wasn't that, it could have been anything. So
Yeah,
you just
but
gotta think, well, that could have been that. It could have been that. Well,
yeah. It's true, but like, I'm thinking about it like I don't have anything to gain from a phone call from an unknown number. Like, if you really think about it, like, who is going to call me on my phone? There's nothing I can gain from it. Like, if we really think about it, like,
yeah,
am I going to
that
get?
probably makes me mad more than anything.
Yeah, it's like, is a client going to call me? It's somebody important going to call me on my phone? No, they can
I
always
wouldn't
just.
give anyone my phone number to call me because I don't answer.
Yeah,
For instance,
basically, yeah. And if you think about it, like, there's nothing to win from a phone call conversation. There's nothing to win. You can always send me an email, you can always send me a text, you can always reach out on Instagram, Discord, or whatever, or ArtStation. Like my current client did, he reached out in ArtStation with a pro account, with a business account. So it was super legit. And then we got into a Discord call, and he was super legit, and everything is working out nicely. But that's what I'm trying to say. Like, if somebody calls you on your phone, there's actually nothing you can win from it.
it's
The,
really annoying because a phone's supposed. The only thing we can use a phone to is to just communicate with the people that we already know, right?
exactly.
And the only way to actually socialize with a bigger audience is to use a software that steals your data and sells it, and you agreed with it in advance, so there's no legal thing. It's like the new Adobe update, right? Where they said we can get royalty free of anything you make using our software if you
Yeah.
use it to train AI. And you're like, well, I don't want to say yes to that. And they're like, well, then you don't have any software.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, Adobe is messed up. I never liked Adobe. I mean, like, I never paid for Adobe before, and I don't really like that software. It's just very greedy, and like, you know,
I
and
like the product back in the day where it was when I got it for free, basically, and it was alright, and it was good.
yeah, when you were able to buy a disc and just run it, and that's it.
I'm okay to pay for software that respects things.
Yeah,
If it's actually good and if it's a cause that's like worth it, I'm okay to buy it.
yeah, absolutely. Like, for example, Substance Painter, before it became Adobe, you can still go into Steam and buy it. Uh, Before actually it got you can buy an older version of Substance Painter, and you can do like most of the things that the newest version does. And it's one time payment, and it's yours forever. That's it. Like, you can
Dude,
still.
I love that thing. I don't think I don't I didn't think I'd love that system so much of you buy the disc, you can and you buy it and it's just there forever. And
Yeah,
you don't have to pay like a monthly nightmare of money just to use a software, right?
yeah, and you keep like, like, you need to agree to all this nonsense every time you use the software. And it's just like a license. They can do whatever they want with it and with your information and so on. It's not nice.
At this point, like cracking softwares just for the safety is becoming like the normal thing to do.
Yeah,
If you're into softwares, you eventually know how to crack most of softwares. It's just how it works.
yeah, I mean, it's just like sometimes it's like replacing one file, and usually it comes with instructions. It's not that hard. I mean, the people who do these files, these are usually are people who most likely Russians. They like cracking a lot of stuff. Yeah, that's the hard part, right? But then like you just need to download it and replace one file, and lately some softwares are just like install it and it's like it just runs and it's like what. It comes like
No troubleshooting. No issues. Wow.
like pre-patched, just like run the software. I'm like what. This is crazy.
The best is when I installed Blender. I was like, open source. It's a great software. It looks good. It's pretty. It installed. It ran correctly the first time.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, Blender
we need
is.
more of these.
Yeah, Blender is super nice. I'm actually wanna get back into Blender. I really wanna.
I found out I had Blender on on the school computers, and I just decided to make a complex block, subdivide it like 4 times, and copy paste it until the computer crashed. It was stupid, but I made a sound because I have a goal. It's because the computer at school was completely locked down. I cannot see Task Manager. There's a few things I can go into, which I don't know how they made that security slip, but my goal is to find what are the computer specs. And I don't know why I find it funny. So I copied 1,000 of these subdivided cubes, and I'm trying to find what computer they have.
It's crazy that they don't allow you to see what specs do they have.
It's because Task Manager, right? You can see everything that's running, including firewalls, and you can disable it, and etc. It's like a version of Windows where everything is like stripped down. I can
Mm-hmm.
still mess up the registry on the other hand. I don't know how they let that allow. That should not be allowed.
That's
It's
funny.
like the registry. I can basically what I did was the registry, which I did that on my laptop. Is that since I didn't pay Windows and I have the activate Windows because I didn't want to deal with a cracked Windows, I have activate Windows watermark. So I went into registry and just removed a few security and a few things, a few programs, and I just removed Microsoft rights on there, and it just got removed. It's really powerful.
That's nice. Yeah, I remember computers on my school. Also, they were super locked. And we had the professor always looking at our screens like, hey, don't open that. Hey, don't do that. Oh, it's funny. Windows
In middle
90.
school, I don't know what they were doing. It was nothing. They tried, but at the same time, they didn't try. Because we basically, me and a friend of mine, since we couldn't really install software, even so some people managed to install Opera on it, but we couldn't really install things. So we had Blender on a USB key, and we would just open Blender from there, and it would just work.
That's awesome.
I managed to write a ping of death attack on the computer and run it. Like the, and I thought I would crash it, but apparently with the because I managed to guess the system. Well, not guess. I actually found a way to go into the system of the school and found out that the servers was using Windows 2000. And I was like, it's like 5 years after the death ping meth attack. Maybe it works, and it did some damage, but it didn't crash it. Sadly, I wanted to crash the school server for some reason.
Be careful, then they will find out. Then
It was like the last day of school. I was like, I don't care.
They will be like, well, now you gotta pay some fines.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember my school. One time um, we were playing on the locker rooms in the gym, and we broke some stuff in there. Eh, and then somebody like told the professor that oh yeah, it was these guys, and then they made us paid for the whole thing.
Yeah.
My dad was like, what the fuck you doing? Yeah, pretty dumb things from my early years.
It's always dumb things that just make the most damage.
We didn't do much though. We just broke a metal locker door.
It happened to me like in primary, where basically there was this one door for the canteen. It was told everyone told us to keep it shut, right? And we just closed it, and the since it was kind of janky, the whole metal bar at the top just fell, and we had to like we were like quite in trouble because we closed the door and the door just broke upon us for some reason. I was trying to explain to my mom that the door just breaks and it's not my fault. That the door just collapsed when I closed it.
And the school is like, well, whoever
I
touched
think
that.
you have to pay for it and buy me a brand new beautiful door
It's like,
because we needed it.
yeah, they just leave it on that state, like, like whoever touches this
Whoever touches it pays for it.
is just one touch away from falling apart.
Well, that's that.
Hello?
Sounds like your issue. Ah, I'm sorry.
Oh damn, my internet is so bad. Uh, I hear you, but a little bit cut. It's crazy how bad is this getting. Wow. We getting a new provider, a new internet provider soon. Hopefully that will work.
How my mom's also gonna change the box because like our internet has like this box for network, right? Like the router.
Uh huh.
It's 9 years old, and my computer is just trying to tell me that it does not supply Wi-Fi correctly anymore.
Oh yeah, I use cable connection, thankfully, cause yeah, Wi-Fi. It's always
For working,
yeah, it always
yeah, cable's amazing. I did cable for working since it was so bad that I started doing on cable work. It's sad I don't have the picture, but my download speed was like 500 M, which was amazing. And then my upload was 2 megabytes instead of 0.2.
that's nice.
It's like we upgraded to fiber and we just slapped a plastic box upon it, and I think it was so bad that it rebooted like 7 times, and we're changing it, and like because we have a exchange student right now from
Oh,
Australia.
oh, nice.
So whenever she's gone, we're going to call the internet supplier and just tell them this piece of junk does not work correctly anymore. We need a new one.
Yeah, I remember the last time we changed the internet in my place, my parents' house. The new internet provider came and they look at the modem and they were like, "Hey, we don't use
This
those
is from
anymore."
Dinosaur Era.
Yeah, it's like, dude, we don't use those like anymore. Those are very old.
This was on my history notebook.
It's like, dude, like, who gave you this? Oh, let me check. Okay, my dad is calling. Give me a second.
Okay.
Hello? Hello? Кажество не придуче un primero de octubre, правда? А, no, тато, ніхто не прийшов, вони мають мої целуляри. Ага. Ah, no, no, y para que ellos entren a Punta Leona necesitan tanto que nosotros le demos la información a al guarda y así, no van a entrar nada más así, tienen que pasar por la... Mm, no, tanto. ¿Dónde sai che appartamento il show? ¿Te has casado, Leona Mar? Pero no, no son altos de Leonamar, es aquí abajo, se llama un poquito. Ok, добре. Ну, я тут буду чути, як хтось потрогає двері. Ellos siempre llegan tarde, Tato, ellos siempre llegan tarde. Muy posiblemente hoy no, no vayan a venir. Ale, побачимо, що буде. Добре, Тато. Папа, дякую. I love how my dad operates. I could be like swimming in the ocean or like running in the beach or just having some food in the restaurant, and he's like, I was just letting you know that the new internet provider might be able to come today at 1 p.m." And I'm like, okay, great job. I could have been like in the supermarket. I could have been completely out of the apartment, and now he tells me that they're
Internet provider info is superior. It
and
needs all of men's attention.
yeah, and I'm like, I just love how my dad operates. It's like, dude, like, can you give me more information? Like, it's kind of funny. I was seriously thinking of going out for a swim a little bit, and then he's like, well, let me. I will just let you know. Okay.
Dude, the internet's gonna be like 60 million gigabytes a second, and we'll be like, whoa,
Oh yeah.
one day.
Yeah, I just and my dad is not disconnecting the older one. He said like you're gonna keep both of them, cause I got a contract. I got that Costa Rican agency job, and they told me that they're going to offer me a short contract from October 7th to December 20th. So my dad is like, we need you to have the best internet possible. You know, like this is a great opportunity, and we want you to perform the best. And that's very cool of my dad. So he doesn't want to turn the other service off, just in case the one fails. I can switch to the other. But Yeah, what really bothers me sometimes is that I've been getting a lot of views and a lot of subscribers in my YouTube channel, and I do want to keep up the schedule from the streams, and it really hurts my YouTube channel. Like I managed to achieve a new record of 66 visualization hours, public visualization hours in one day,
What
and
might have helped is that it's actually a very funny story. Um, it was like very much time to sleep, and I got the new laptop, right? It was on YouTube, and I just, closed the laptop, and I was like, well, I'm gonna charge it, and I'm gonna use it soon. And I wake up the next morning to sound coming off of the laptop. I open it and I see your stream. I see the. I have been watching the whole playlist of stream for like 9 hours.
that's super funny.
And I
I
was like, well, at least it helped him.
Yeah, it's super funny because YouTube actually realizes when somebody's like not watching. There's sometimes they ask you like, "Are you still there? Are you still watching?" Uh,
It didn't tell me. It's because I think the laptop was like closed and it got like mixed up between what's happening. And it just, the laptop was closed and it still made noise. I'm happy my noise was not too loud because I would have waked up to like a random ad just exploding in the middle of my sleep.
Yeah, and the funny thing is that I actually tested this out with a friend. I told him like, "Hey, dude, like, can you help me out? Just like let this playlist running on your computer." And that day that we tested it, I got like 44, 43 visualization hours, which was like a lot. And then YouTube took off like 18 hours. So in the morning it says 44, and then I logged in back in the afternoon, and it said like 22 or something, like 18. So they took off that visualization time, and then I start researching and stuff, and yeah, some people say that if you have friends like watching the same videos on replay.
Yeah, it doesn't work. My dad, to help me out, used to change IP every time. He would watch one video, change its IP, and just rewatch it. And it would work really well.
Yeah, yeah, it kind of works that way. Like I kind of I showed my channel to my cousin, and he gave me a bunch of visualization hours, but at the same time it's like, all right, we got a phone call. Let me check. Sorry, Briggs.
Okay.
Hello. Yeah. Pero vienen, ya son las dos. Dobre. Ok. Dobre, tata Jaco. There's a little white truck coming into the apartment complex. Hopefully, these are the telecable guys.
Please, may the internet come with us. Or something. I don't know.
Let's go.
Better
Let's.
internet.
Ay, man, I just hope I get enough up speed. That's all I want. Like the download speed, I don't really care much about. I just want very heavy upload speed.
Yeah.
And
Download's easier to get a whole lot of speed. Like with internet, you will get a whole lot more power than me over Wi-Fi through a wall.
oh yeah, I don't know how walls are in France, but in Germany there are like bunker walls, crazy thick walls. uh,
They're okay. I feel like my walls just change material sometimes. And there's some days where it was so bad. Like I told you, my internet wouldn't load the internet tester, but my phone would be completely fine.
That's crazy.
And I tried. It's not my Wi-Fi card because my computer was sending things and it was just not receiving anything.
That happened to me a couple of days ago. I was trying to upload the project files for my client, and it went like 400 hours for a file that takes me like 40 minutes to upload. And then I said like, no, no, cancel. Let's try it again later. 2,000 hours, and I'm like, what? And it went up to like 14,000. I was like,
Two
no,
to
no.
three business days.
Yeah, this is not going to happen today. And I sent the pictures to my client, and he was like, dude, what the fuck is this? And then it got better the next morning, and then I was able to upload. But seriously, very
I
tough.
was playing a gun game. Playing a gun game was 2,000 milliseconds. I was playing 2 seconds behind. The moment I saw the person, I was dead. I was playing in the past, and I was telling my mom, look, the moment I see that person, I am dead. Whatever I do, I know.
Oh my god, there's nothing more annoying than playing
Playing
a.
in the past.
Yeah. It's like you're gone. It's so funny. Um, yeah.
No internet is annoying, but it's fine. But slow internet is worse.
Yeah, I'd rather have.
Because it's there. It just.
I'd rather have no internet that actually have like very slow one, because it's like you're almost like gambling, like, oh, it's working, no it's not, and then you lose even more time trying to like actually make something work. Instead, when it's just gone, it's like, well, okay, we have no internet today, it's okay, fine, let's just find something else to do.
There's no
um,
internet. I'm gonna go outside. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that.
yeah. But
And
the
then
other
internet
thing,
works when in your head.
yeah, the other way around is like you're just there just waiting for the thing to work, and it's like.
Work, work, please. I beg, work. Not this stupid website. And then it
Yeah.
just says, and then it just goes like, thing error expired, and I'm like, no.
Yeah, today I was trying to have that phone call with this Chinese lady, well, Asian lady, I don't know her nationality, and I was trying to reload my Gmail, and it was not able to just reload. I was like, Jesus, oh my god. Eh, yeah, I don't like that. Um,
Oh yeah, I also finally installed Olama,
what's Olama?
which is I put the shortest version. There's multiple versions from 5 GB to 250 GB, but it's ChatGPT code, which is open source.
Oh yeah, 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 I
And I
remember.
mean, the bigger the 5 GB version, which is the smallest one, because my SSD is crying for help and I'm not running this on a hard drive. Uh, it's actually it's using my CPU and GPU. It's using my whole computer, but it's actually quite good. Like I was actually really surprised.
That's very cool. It's like Chat GPT,
I was
but
just really happy to have my own chat GPT without internet.
yeah, that's super cool. Super cool.
Yeah, without internet. It
Local.
uses it. Basically, that means I can have like the premium one, right?
But do you need to pay for it, or there's another version?
It's open. It's open source. It's all
Oh,
free.
that's super cool.
You just go on like Olama's website, say you want to download the 5 GB, then you need to go into CMD though to open it because you can download things right to make it look better instead of being in the terminal. I was just lazy and kept it in the terminal. So you
Oh,
just like put a little command to make it run, then you type whatever you want and it'll use your whole computer to answer.
that's crazy. Super cool stuff.
I was
Uh,
really happy about that.
can you
Having my own
generate
thing.
like images and sounds with it?
you can do it with images. I haven't tried it because it's like an extra add-on and all, and it's like quite heavy. But I know it can generate some pretty cool images for free infinitely at the
Nice.
cost of your computer and power.
Yeah, 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 as long as you can process the thing. That's very cool. But mostly it's used for text, right?
But your computer should run it really fine. It's text. The one I have is text. Yeah.
That's very cool. Yeah, yeah, I bet my computer should run it. It's just that I'm running out of space. Like this Unreal Engine project, it's damn. It's getting
I have a little diner. By little, I mean 500 gigabytes.
Oh yeah, the diner is already on a hard drive because it was not able, like I was not able to make it.
That's too big.
Yeah, especially the Maya and the Blender. Well, not much Blender because I as soon as I started using Blender, I got this client and it was like, nope, no more diner for now. I'm like, oh. Yeah. Oh yeah, I really want to go back to the diner. Such a hardcore project. I really want to finish it. But
I'm really sad because I would love to add an SSD because my SSD is 500 gigabytes and it's clearly not enough. I have hard drives, but they're like really, really slow. But my motherboard is just telling me no for everything. I do not have a PCIe slot to put like PCIe to SSD. I have one single NVMe slot in the whole motherboard. The only thing I can do is get SATA to NVMe adapter, which is not gonna help with the speed.
oh yeah,
And I don't want to upgrade because like it's such a pain to get Windows. I do not want to deal with Windows services telling me no. Actually,
yeah, paying for space. I don't like that. I mean, like it's like another subscription you need to keep on track of, and yeah, you know, there's a place supposedly, like one friend of mine told me that you can just buy space and it's gonna be yours forever, which sounds very good actually. Just being able to have a Google Drive
sounds good.
that you pay once and that's it. You buy gigabytes and they are yours to keep. I think that works. But I'm more into the optimization side of things because when you have a lot of files, then it's so hard to actually manage them and keep them organized and stuff. I'm like, oh Jesus, I need to learn how to make my
Yeah,
files smaller and keep everything nice and organized. And
like 3 months ago, I figured out that everything was in the downloaded file, downloaded folder. Even so, I moved it out. I just removed like 40 gigabytes worth of stuff.
that's nice.
Hey, I got Olama running. Oh, let me get a task manager to just show you how much it eats of my computer.
Oh yeah, I bet
Because
it's
I love making my computer suffer.
I bet it's heavy stuff.
Now it might just be really slow on the other hand.
Let me see if I'm able to watch.
Normally you see something.
Cause well, my upload speed is very bad. My download is also getting bad today. Shit, today's been crazy. Okay. Yeah, very very bad connection today. Hey, what changed in here? I don't understand. Like, did I change something? No, no, no. I think everything.
Normally if you just click on community hangout button, you'll find.
Yeah, I'm looking. I'm looking at the thing. Wi-Fi is going crazy. You got a processor, memory.
Yeah. So let's type something. I don't know. In why Intel CPUs um, from 14's gen suck.
That's funny.
Uh, I feel I don't know why. It's using graphics card more than anything. It just exploded me with text.
Nice.
I'm gonna tell it uh, write 500 lines of right make 500 lines story about
Yeah. This camera is crazy persistent.
okay. It's
She.
not a graph anymore. Now the graphics card is of my CPU. But why is Epic Launcher taking a gigabyte when I don't have it? Please. Softwares, the more you give them RAM, the more they're like, oh, I'll take a gigabyte of two just for fun.
Sounds like Adobe. Running on the background all the time. It's like, what is this?
I don't want your money. I want all of your money, all of the above. Computer, I will eat it.
Yeah, let me just burn your processor and everything.
That didn't do enough damage. Let's do something very dumb. Blender. I feel like using my computer to the maximum today. So, I am very bad at this. I am going to take some like size, just push it out and then subdivide like crazy and then copy paste it until death. I'm not good, but I think it can work. It shouldn't be orange.
You don't.
Hey guys.
Oh, it crashed.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Hey, what's up? How are you?
Oh, man, I'm good, man. I'm good. You guys don't mind if I crash, do you?
No problem.
No. I said community hangout, so I figured it wouldn't be that big of a deal.
Yeah, Briggs is trying to crash his computer with Blender. I'm like, don't do it.
Oh, nice. Nice. Very nice. Oh my god. Yeah, it's crashing hard.
Yeah, no, we're copy pasting it.
Alright.
He got a
Very nice.
llama program. It's like an open how do you call it, Briggs?
ChatGPT basically.
Okay.
So he's able to run ChatGPT offline, which is crazy.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it eats your computer on the other hand, but it's funny.
Yeah, but how much data does it have to... That's crazy.
You have multiple versions. I took like the 5 gigabyte version, which is not a lot, but you can take it up all the way to 256 gigabytes of data.
That's wild. That's super wild. Oh my god.
It's like having a Google offline version.
Yeah.
Something like that.
That's crazy. I mean, you could make a personal assistant with that almost.
Yeah, that'll be very cool. I think most some companies are doing that, right? Like with the offline versions.
I would imagine, yeah. I would imagine. I mean, that's where we're all headed. We're all going to be working for our computers at some point. It's going to be Terminator all over.
Oh yeah, I was playing Warhammer 40K Space Marine 2 yesterday, um, and there's these little like angels like um, I just played for like an hour or something, like 2 hours, and then I got to this like kind of church kind of thing, and there's like these floating angels, like the baby angels that you see in churches,
Yeah.
but they have like this Terminator face with a red eye.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I actually, it's funny you say that. I saw a clip on the YouTube Shorts today of someone that got to that part and shut the game off. They're like, nope, I can't do this. Yeah, they're called cherubs.
Cherubs.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's hilarious.
It's I always found those cherubs very interesting, and then I it got me freaked out yesterday. I was like, what is this?
Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah. Yeah, I was listening to your story. Didn't your dad did stained glass windows for a lot of the churches and cathedrals and stuff, right?
Yeah.
In South America? Yeah, that's
No,
crazy.
not North America, but Costa Rica. It's Central
Costa
America.
Rica. Okay, okay. All right, I misheard that. Yeah, I thought it was in South America. Okay, so it's in Costa Rica. That's beautiful there, man. Costa Rica's awesome. I've never been, but my brother went for a month and sent pictures every day, and I was very jealous.
Yeah, it's super cool in here.
Yeah, it's beautiful there. That's awesome. That's super cool, man.
Yeah, my dad went to well, later my dad started selling fashion jewelry that he actually gets from the States.
Oh, nice.
So maybe
Is there? I mean, I've got to imagine there's probably a decent market. Costa Rica's, it's actually kind of not. I wouldn't say wealthy, but it's not really like a third world country. Like it's pretty legitimately like it's got good tourism. It's got a decent economy, doesn't it?
yeah, I will say so. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty expensive compared to other countries.
Yeah.
And we do the colon, the our currency actually holds pretty well. It's about 500 colones to $1, which is kind of nice.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad at all compared to you go some places and it's like 60,000 to $1. I think my same brother, he just got back from I think it was Turks and Caicos. They did a 10-day all inclusive everything, and I think with flight it was like $4,500 or something like that. All their food, all their drinks, their golf, everything,
Amazing.
all taken care of for like $4,000, $4,500. I was like, damn, that's crazy. Like the dollar
Yeah.
just stretches there.
Yeah, you can really feel the difference. We have our border countries are Nicaragua and Panama.
Oh, oh yeah,
And if you go to Nicaragua with $100, you feel like a millionaire. It's like, what? It's crazy.
that's crazy.
You can just buy so much stuff and like you don't run out of money. Here, $100 is like, well, yeah, you can eat a couple of times.
But have a good night. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's very funny, like the difference. Um, Actually, a lot of people from Costa Rica, we have a little river that separates Panama from Costa Rica. So some people just get a little boat and go to Panama, buy a bunch of alcohol, and bring it back to Costa Rica.
Bring it back over there.
And they make so much money from it.
That's awesome.
That's super funny, yeah.
Awesome.
But
What do we make? That looks like grass. So you're making like it's not.
I
It's
took
not.
a big cube, subdivided until Blender didn't agree with subdividing, and then I randomized it.
Holy.
I don't know how to make a render, but I'll put the camera and try to make a render because that's really funny.
it looks like grass.
Like with some
Yeah.
like some fog and like some lights, it could be like some science fiction area or something.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an alien planet surface.
Yeah, I will
Yeah.
usually be streaming right now. It's just that my up speed is crazy bad. Like,
I can hear it. You sometimes sound like you're mechanical. It's coming through really crazy.
yeah.
Most of the time it's good, but every once in a while you catch it. You guys just having. Is there a storm down in that area?
I guess it's we got a lighting storm
Yeah.
these days.
That'll do it.
But actually, I'm waiting for a new internet provider to see what's up. Cause
Have you looked at Skylink at all?
no, but it would be awesome. it would be
I mean,
awesome
I'm
to.
pretty sure you can get Skylink in Costa Rica.
I think,
It's Starlink basically everywhere.
Everywhere, I thought. Yeah, like I pretty much thought they had rolled it out.
yeah, I think we can. One
Starlink, that's what it's called. Yeah.
Yeah.
neighbor of mine was talking about it. Um,
Yeah, dude, it's fantastic. It's everything I've read about it, and I have some friends that have it. It's amazing. Like it's really, really nice. God, it's crazy looking at these prices. So like here it's like $300, but I'm not used to the exchange rate. So here it says 105,000. And it's like, whoa, wait, what? It's like, hold on a second, 18,000 a month. Like, good lord. It's here, yeah. Let me see. But yeah, they do. They have it in Costa Rica. Let me see what it is. I don't know what it is here.
that will be super nice. Like imagine just like being able to travel wherever you want, and you have just
Yeah,
this big
and
thing.
just have everything with you. Yeah, so it's $300 right now. Which what is that? Let's see what the conversion rate is.
It's about 150,000 colones, probably 160. But I mean, I get a good how do you say, like I get a good um what's the word, I can definitely how do you say it, deal with US dollars. Like I get a good understanding of how much US dollars are,
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I gotcha.
because we are very Americanized here, and so we do that conversion a lot.
Yeah, that makes sense. So you got it pretty much memorized. Let's see. I'm gonna look up. Oh, lost somebody. Let's see. Costa Rica. Are you where? Are you like near San Jose?
No, I'm like on Punta Arenas.
That makes
It's right on the coast. Is the Pacific Ocean. How do you call this area?
Is
Um,
it
it,
okay? So it is the Pacific. You're not on like the Gulf side then. You're on the west side.
on the west side.
Yeah, Punta Arenas. There it is, right there. Okay. Yeah, it says available. Starlink is available there.
It should be available everywhere here, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah. Yeah. It's. I mean, I think it's. I forget how much it is a month, but
I think it was like 200-ish dollars per month or something.
oh, I think it's less than that. I think it's like 200 or 300 to sign up. And I thought it was only like 99 bucks. A while ago, it was only like 99 bucks a month.
It changed.
Did it?
I think
Let's
it's
see.
Well, if it is that cheap,
Yeah.
I might talk to my neighbor and maybe we can share one of those.
Yeah. It wouldn't be a bad idea. It's 120 bucks a month.
120. We are paying around. That will be 60,000. We are paying about 50,000. We are paying like about $500 per month for my
Okay.
internet.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of. What are the speeds that they get now? Aren't they up to 1 gig now? I
I
think they are.
I really need some upload speed. uh,
Let's see, Starlink. Starlink, so it's over 100 megabytes, and upload is typically between 5 and 20 megabytes.
That's like kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
No, it's not bad. It's not bad. Um,
yeah,
with
I'm not really sure how much I need for streaming, but I don't think it's that much.
As much as you possibly can.
yeah, I mean, you want as much as you can afford. That's what anybody that does streaming, as much as you can possibly afford. That's the best way to go. But yeah, I mean, if you were able to get consistently, like even 50 and 5, you'd be fine. You'd be
Mm-hmm.
fine. That would be, yeah, it's exactly. It's got to be consistent. But if you get that, you'd be golden. And just because Unreal Engine takes a toll on your PC, but not your internet connection. So it's
Mm-hmm.
not gonna do a whole lot. Like when you're streaming, it's not gonna kill anything. If you were streaming online games, that might you might notice a little bit of lag with 50 and 5, but
Oh yeah.
even then, it's still gonna be okay.
Yeah, streaming online games really, yeah, you really need a great PC and a great
Yeah,
connection and everything.
yeah, yeah. It taxes. It definitely taxes. Yeah, that's. I
What
mean, I
about downloading the newest Unreal Engine?
The
That's good.
5.4.4.
Or
five
just
point
like anything.
5.5 is almost out, right? Isn't it?
Yeah, it
Yeah, I was
should
thinking
come.
of downloading it, then I cut it off because it was taking too much RAM because I forgot I was doing it.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, that's that.
It should come up these days for sure. They're always
Yeah,
working on the next update.
good,
Those
good.
Fortnite kids playing Fortnite and buying skins keep the program running.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I can't believe. So I used to play. I don't know if you ever played Paragon when it was a game.
Oh,
Now, most people know it as an asset, but I mean, I played Paragon. I was one of the first players on it.
oh,
Like I was in
nice.
the beta test and everything.
Oh, wow.
And dude, I loved that game. It was fantastic, and it's funny because if you ever want to, if you ever get a wild hair, if you go on Steam, there's a game called Predecessor
Mm-hmm.
that Epic Games gave them a grant, and they remade Paragon. So if you ever want to go see the actual assets that we've all, looked around, messed with, and the whole deal, you can actually see them in a working game. It's got usually between 6 and 10,000 people playing on it. They've got integration with PlayStation and Xbox.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really good demonstration of what Unreal Engine can do
That's
because and it's funny because you start seeing different things. It just, once you mess with the Unreal Engine and you kind of know what you're doing in it, you'll see like, oh, okay, like there's still bugs in this that they haven't been able to figure out how to fix. You can tell. Like there will be certain things like you jump a certain way or you'll get locked into a set of animations that you can tell like there's a bool that didn't trip for some reason or something. You're like, oh god, it happens all the time. But yeah, but so I was playing that game when they came out with Fortnite, and then they made like $1 billion in like 3 months or something crazy like that on Fortnite,
mm-hmm.
and they were like, nope, we're not. They just shut down Paragon. I was like, no way,
Yeah.
that sucks. Yeah, it sucked.
And there's two games, right? Similar to Paragon.
The other ones all shut down. The other ones are gone. So there's Predecessor. There was a game called Fault, and that was the first one. And then so it was Fault, and then it was Predecessor, and then it was Overprime.
Overprime, yeah.
So there were three of them, and then Fault and Overprime shut down. They're no longer
Oh,
being sold or played. And
okay.
then Predecessor is actually slowly gaining some traction. I think what helped, if you ever follow League of Legends, there's a guy named Double Lift. He's a pro League of Legends player, and he did a stream of Predecessor a couple weeks back, and
Oh,
all of a
nice.
sudden it jumped like 400% player population.
What?
So it's like super cool, yeah. Yeah, quite a bit of those people have stayed because it was down around like 800 people playing it, and then he played, and then the next 3-4 weeks, it's jumped up to be on PC. There's like usually 3 to 6,000, and then they estimate somewhere between like 2,000 on PlayStation, 2,000 on Xbox.
Wow, that's crazy.
So yeah, yeah,
Streamers,
yeah.
like seriously, like big streamers have like a lot of influence.
Yeah. A lot of power.
Yeah.
And I mean, look at Among Us.
Oh yeah.
Look at Among Us. Among Us was a nothing game. No one ever paid attention. Look, Only Up.
Only up. uh, it's such a basic game, got so much attention. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that guy made $2.5 million off that game.
What?
Yeah,
This is a profitable business. Let's make a dumb game.
yeah, it's so crazy. the best part is I think all he used was the ALS. I think that he just retargeted a character onto the ALS mannequin.
Yeah, all you do is like jump and like.
Yeah. Jump, had to grab a ledge, and that was it. Change the air control. I mean, you think about it, when you look at it in hindsight, it was so simple. You think, God, I should have done that. But at the same token, it's like, well, he thought of it. And then they made Chain Together. Have you seen that one?
Chain is this guy who climbs a mountain?
No, so that one's called Getting Over It.
Mm.
That was made by a guy named Bennett Foddy, I think, or Bennett Gotti, something like that. But no, Chained Together is only up in multiplayer.
What?
That's all it is. It's a multiplayer only up.
That's crazy.
And it's sold a ton. Let's look up the Steam data on that. I'm pretty sure it sold a ton. Let's see.
It's my first time ever rendering in Blender. I've made something. It doesn't look good.
Hey, what do you? If that's what you're going for, it looks perfect.
I don't know how to get more detail because it's like kind of cool, but like I won't know.
Play some lights and try using the cycles render. You will get a much better.
But I don't know what to do to get more.
Chained Together's estimated gross revenue is $17.8 million.
Ooh,
It's just multiplayer only up. That's it.
that's crazy.
Dude, that's crazy. That's crazy. God, we're trying this all wrong. Trying to make things realistic and careful, and like it's just.
It's kind of fun, right? Like graphics really don't matter at all.
It's funny, man. It's all about gameplay. It's all about gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's it. But I'm becoming. I mean, I wish I had your skill set because I'm becoming a big believer in. I don't think the real way to make money and do this consistently is to make a game. I really think it's to make marketable assets on the store.
Yeah.
I really think that's the way to do it.
I mean,
I just.
there's a video talking about this, and the guy went like, well, I spent this much time working on a game, and well, then it didn't sell, but I sold all the assets separately, and well, I made a lot of money from it.
I totally, 100%. It's like there's you know what the gold rush was, right?
Mm-hmm.
Back in the day, California and everything. No. There was the gold rush in California. It's where all these people showed up to try to mine gold. If you look statistically, they actually have done this. The people that made the most money were the shopkeepers that sold them their pickaxes and sold them their pans. The people that only a few people found gold, but the people that were selling everything to them, they made enough money to be good, to be okay. So yeah, I'm starting to become. I'm terrible. Like I'm not an artist at all. I enjoy figuring out I like troubleshooting. I like figuring out problems and like putting things together.
Programming.
Yeah, well, but just visual scripting. Yeah, so the typing part of it kills me. I can't do C++ or any. It drives me up the wall. I love Pythons.
And I have
Python
energy left.
Yeah, it's so much. It's so
I do it on
much.
my laptop at school. I'm making a dumb program with doing opening tabs. It's like a whole interface and all. I hate my life, but it's fun.
Yeah, I know it's a good skill to have. It's a great skill to have. I'm old now, man. I like learning. It's like learning a whole new language, and I've put so much. I've been using Unreal now for about 2 years, and I'm by no means an expert, but I'm finally getting to the point where I feel like I can actually understand things and like make things on my own. And so, my goal is just to hopefully some inspiration will strike one day, and then I'll be like, oh, I can make a component for that, and then put it on the market, and I'll be good to go.
Oh yeah.
That's hopefully the goal.
Blueprints are super nice. Super nice.
They are. They really are. Yeah. Do you guys have Oceanology?
No, what? What is it?
Have you seen what? Have you seen? Oh, dude, do you mind if I stream on here real quick?
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, dude,
Do you need
let
me to
me.
close it?
No, you don't have to. No, not at all. I'm interrupting you guys. So watch. Let me show you this plugin, and it's about to get even better. I'm in the wrong screen. Plugins. So these guys. Restart it. It's gonna shut it down because I did the wrong thing. Hold on, I just share the screen. There we go.
Mysterious plugin.
Yeah, this plugin is wild. Let's just do a empty level.
I'm still trying to load. Oh my god.
No.
Yeah, hopefully, we will get better internet soon.
Yeah, that sucks, man. That sucks.
It was working very good these days. Something happened probably like a week or two ago. Maybe I don't know. The down speed is okay, but unfortunately, yeah, upload is terrible. And today, for some reason, both just didn't
Just
work.
taking a hit. Yeah, that sucks, man.
It's-
And here, we'll just make.
What CPUs do you have? It's running really smooth.
Oh yeah, this is I have the Risen 9.
Oh, okay.
What is it? The 7900X.
It's
I
really,
think,
oh, okay.
or 7. I think that's what it is.
I bowed down. My CPU is nothing compared to a Ryzen 9.
It's a nice. Yeah, I mean, I love this. I just got this computer. I actually
Like
just
64
upgraded it. I think it's 24.
24, and then
I think so,
virtualization
yeah.
is like 36.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
Oh, I cannot see. Damn.
You can't see anything.
I will screenshot it for you.
So, man, that sucks. I want you to. Yeah, but you should be downloading. Oh, so your download is bad today. You said. Shit. Trying to think if I wonder if I lower my stream settings on.
Um, let me think about what can I do to make it better.
It's your computer network thing. Hit it really hard.
Yeah, just get a little love tap.
No, I need to hit the internet provider first.
I'm gonna smack in the face.
It's like, do you realize that we also need upload? Well, right now I need download.
That sucks. But so.
Let me close Discord and pull it back up. Let's see if that works. Okay.
Take a picture of it for no particular reason.
All right, now I can see. Great.
Now you can see?
Yeah.
Alright. So check this out. You literally just go into your engine content, you grab this Infinite Ocean.
Oh. Give me.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
Save it.
Give me. I need this.
Look at that.
Oh. Can you fly far away from the ocean without it kind of like making it? Oh, it makes a little cube. Okay, that's kind of.
Infinite. It gives you an infinite ocean.
Can you blend that cube that surrounds the island?
No, that's not even a cube. You're seeing the landscape.
Is that the? Oh, I see. Oh, okay, good.
You're seeing just the edge of the landscape. No, it is perfectly blended. infinite extent.
All right.
This is
Nice.
what we have been craving for.
It is the greatest. It's this and Ultra Dynamic Sky.
Oh yeah.
Have you've seen Ultra Dynamic Sky?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I got it.
So they just finished. They just collaborated, and now Ultra Dynamic Sky's weather will work with this. There's only a couple notes you have to tie together.
What?
And so when it starts raining, your waves will get bigger.
Oh wow.
It's wild. I mean, because they have
I'm making a new project.
they have. So look at this. So it's using these presets. So here's calm water. I can go all the way up to there's blood ocean, where you get like the red ocean,
Very
severe gale. Look
Oh
at that.
wow. Do you? Well, I know this is for like realistic games, but is there a way to make this stylized?
I never asked. Right here, override material. I don't know. I don't think I have a stylized in here, but let me see if they.
Bonk your keyboard, you'll find something.
Oh yeah, I actually can download one real quick. The short answer is yes. All you have to do is just put your stylized here. Let me hold on. Let me download one real quick.
You just need to switch the material, I guess.
Yes, that's it. You switch the near and the far, and then
Wow,
you're good to go.
that looks amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's pretty stinking awesome. Here, let's do this. I'll load this is the volcano asset. This is the one that I was asking you about last night.
Oh, you were the guy asking for it, dude. I'm sorry. Like,
Yeah, that was me. No, you're all good. You gave me the name. I found it. It was perfect.
I was like,
I was like, dude, there's no way that is such a good asset.
I was like really, like I was really like thinking that it was not available anymore, and then you were like, no, just look into the developer name. Huh?
I mean, yeah, you never know though. I mean, that's why I wanted to. I was like, there's got to be a way to find it. There's got to be a way to find it. Let's see. So we got
I think I'm missing out on two important plugins. I do not even know what.
Essentially,
Dynamics one is. I think I'm missing out on something.
Oh, Ultra Dynamic Sky is watch here. I'll let me download that to this project real quick because that is I believe Ultra Dynamic Sky is a must-have.
I want to create a pretty rainy game. Just put a character and call it a game and sell it for $5.99.
I mean, yeah, call it Only Wet. Yeah, you'd be good to go. So watch Ultra Dynamic Sky it's pretty wild. Okay, so we got you see all the directional light and everything, right? So we're gonna just delete all of that. Boom, it's gone. Go into UDS, blueprints. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's wild. And it moves. Oh yeah. No, it's
amazing.
It's insane. The time of day changes automatically if you have that setting set. Animate time of day. Watch.
So we can be like crazy and just make it night and day every millisecond.
Make it overcast.
Oh, by the way, Oceanology has all the. I don't know if you can hear it. Hold on. Let me share audio.
Okay, I understand what you said this is a must-have.
It is. It's got everything built into it. But so look at this. Now it's nighttime.
Wow.
And you see the moon is moving somewhere over there.
Oh, that's so cool.
There it is.
The-
I think Only Wet is a very good concept.
Yeah, perfect.
You gotta jump on some platforms, and if you touch water, you die. But it's raining.
Whoa, you have the cycle set to like 1 minute?
Yeah. I have it to like a half second. Or a half minute, 30 seconds.
That's how days go when you just try to install some weird plugin.
So then, so then look at this.
Oh, oh god, that's so good.
Oh yeah, the sounds
Yeah.
Rain looks
are amazing.
rain looks bad at this point.
I love the thunderstorm one, like with the lighting and
So,
stuff.
oh, it's so great. Ultradynamic weather is
Do, does it
fantastic.
work good on Real 4 5.4?
Yeah, that's what I'm on. Yeah, it works great.
Nice, nice, because I haven't
Yeah,
used it
yeah.
in a long time.
No, so this guy's name is Everett something, and he updates this all the time. And then the only name I know the oceanology is by Galadar. That's his name. That's his Discord name. I've talked to him a couple times, and they are releasing a new where their waves are insane now. They've actually got shore break and like crazy things
Wow.
that they're releasing. Yeah, yeah. But no, I mean, Ultra Dynamics Guide is cheap enough that it's a must-have. It's like $50, something like that.
Can
Oceanology is pretty
Can I
expensive.
crack it?
no, there's no
I'm
way.
sure you, I'm sure you could, but yeah.
The only way to do it is ask
Or
somebody to give you the files, but then you won't get the updates, and it's kind of rude with the developer.
yeah, I had a buddy actually
Yeah,
ask me
whoa.
if he could have it, and I was like, nah, dude, the asset is so good and it's cheap enough that
It,
it's like
it,
I wouldn't.
yeah, it's cheap
Don't
enough. Like
start
so,
getting bummed
yeah.
out. Yeah. Oceanology, I understand because oceanology is pretty expensive. It's like $200 or $300. It's not cheap, but
I'm so
it's
broke.
worth it.
It will be
It's
different
so worth it.
if you're working with somebody on a project and you buy that together. It's okay,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
like just sharing the assets like that, I mean, it's not that nice.
It's kind of. I wouldn't want someone to do that to me. It's kind of sucks.
And unfortunately, that happens a lot with like
Oh,
the 3D models and so on.
yeah, I can only imagine. Let me see. I'm trying to find. There's a couple of good. Looking to
So
see.
broke. I can't pay for that.
Just take your yeah. Just. Oh, that looks great.
Oh, can you try the thunderstorm to see how the thunder looks like? Cause I
Where?
tried. I don't know if I had some settings wrong on my last project, but the thunders they had like this gray box around them. This kind of,
Really loud.
Oh, the sound too.
let's see if we can see some thunder. Cause I had like this kind of. Oh, I think they're working. Cause I was getting like these gray planes instead of the thunder.
So loud. Sorry, I could barely hear you.
It's so cool.
I think it's working great. I tried the Thunder on another project I was working on maybe a couple of months ago, and I had these gray planes instead of the Thunder planes.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I don't know what settings I was messing with or.
Well, it's probably not something you did. There is a where you have to go into Niagara. You have to go into each Niagara asset, open it, and just resave it and close it. I had to do
Oh.
that on another project, and once you did that, it's like something forgot to load, basically.
Yeah, yeah. It looks like the
Yeah.
plane
Yeah.
is there,
So
but.
you're still getting these gray planes, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it's just not doing that. So it's a Niagara system issue.
All
But
right.
yeah, if you go into that project, just open them and then save them and close them, you'll be fine.
All right. That makes
Um,
sense.
have you seen? So have you worked at all with the dynamic material for this?
No, no, I haven't.
Okay. Oh, dude, let me show you this. So. This is like just a thing that I was kind of messing around with.
That's amazing.
It's
Oh,
watch.
check it out.
But this is built in. This is actually built into ultra dynamic weather. So it's not really hard to do at all. I'll show you exactly how to do it. No, if you've got ultra, so that's the cool thing. Ultra dynamic sky and weather come together in one pack for that $40 or $50.
It will take it alone.
Yeah, you need to use them together for sure.
Yeah, yeah, they're fantastic. So let me load this up. Yeah.
It would be so cool to create like a games that already all of the complicated weather is already done.
Yeah, no, that simple. You just throw it in, and it's cool because it you can do either volumes like trigger volumes, or you can do like narrative triggers, things like that. And it's already got the nodes built where you just drop in, like, okay, we're gonna now have a dust storm. I actually have a project I'm working on that when you get to a certain spot, a dust storm kicks up, and when you get back to another spot, it slows down and it turns from day to night just by walking through this trigger box. It slowly starts turning from night to day. It's really cool.
Wow, that's super cool.
Yeah, it's a great asset. It's a fantastic asset.
I don't even have $50 to my name.
It's get out there, man. I need is one good day's worth of work. You can do it.
But I'm not allowed to work yet. I don't have the age.
I don't.
You need to focus on finishing school first, and then
Yeah.
everything will come.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Um,
See, I'm old. I'm old. So, you I mean, I'll tell you what. The packs are only getting better. If you focus on the guys that sell these packs that really you can tell care about it, and go into their Discord first and check their update logs and and you'll see who really cares about their stuff. I'm pissed off because I was gonna buy that general movement component like a year and a half ago.
mm-hmm.
I don't know if you've seen that one. It's a replacement for the character movement component.
Oh no, I
I'm,
haven't.
I'm, I'm kind of glad I didn't because it looks like they're actually integrating most of that. Like, this is really hung up here. It might be because I have like 6 projects open.
And I know you were benchmarking.
Yeah, I guess. Um, but so, yeah, have you heard of Mover? The new, they've been in beta for it for Unreal for the last like year and a half.
No, I haven't.
Okay, so when you get a chance, look up Mover. They are going to deprecate the character movement component system from C++. They're
Oh,
getting rid of it, and they're using a new component that they've created called Mover that is not so dependent on the capsule, so it will be able to easily be used for animals, for monsters, for bipeds, humans, and whatever. It's going to create a much bigger availability across. Um,
That sounds really good.
it is, but so there's a thing on the market called the general movement component that basically these guys put together years ago. That's kind of the same thing, and it used to be $300, and now it's 600. And I was gonna buy it back when it was 300, and I didn't, and now I'm like, oh god, I'm not paying 600. That's a crazy amount.
that's a lot.
I'm
Yeah.
buying a new. I'm buying a NAS at this point for that price.
Yeah, yeah. All right, let's see if this is gonna. All right, so this was something that I was just. It was a project I was kind of toying around with, like different things. Oh, is this just gonna let me?
The weirdest thing happened to me. I working on this low poly style thing, and
Yeah.
I don't know in what part of the conversation I touched something without realizing, and it looks like I was sculpting the landscape, and somehow some places moved.
Oh,
So
it's my biggest nightmare.
it's like it's kind of weird because some places match perfectly, but some others like
It's
I
like when you accidentally select the floor and just move it or duplicate
Yeah.
it, and now you have some Z fighting somewhere
Oh,
somehow.
it
and
just kills me.
it like it looks okay. Like there's not many places that actually um yeah, I'm trying to figure out what actually happened, but eh,
Hold on.
it's actually kind of working.
That it's not allocating texture for some reason. These textures are very good and they're not loading. I don't know why.
That's weird.
Because
Is this?
before, I used to have memory issues and it would just not load, but now it just won't load even so. I
Interesting.
think I just gotta reapply them, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, most likely you need to just reload them. Re- um, and the weirdest thing is that I have rivers going through the landscape, and the rivers look fine. It's crazy. Like it didn't move the actual.
It
Yeah,
just moved.
it just
Oh,
moved some areas where I had some rocks that I placed. It looks like I used the sculpting brush with a very big size, and I did modify some places, but not the whole environment. I thought I moved the whole landscape, but I think it's just that I might sculpt it with the sculpting brush with a very big size, and that moved the terrain a little bit on some areas. But so far so good. Thankfully, I'm still on the blocking stage. um, so that's
Kill me for that UV.
whoa. That's a nice one.
That's why it's broke.
Man, what happened? Something changed on this project. Yeah, something. Wait and see honeycomb.
Forget it. This walking floor is so fun.
Interesting.
I don't even know how to fix it.
this is the point where I would like to be having like version control. So
Yeah. 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 Version control is definitely underrated. I wonder why all this got changed. That doesn't make any sense to me.
nothing serious happened, thankfully. So I'm just gonna.
That's good.
Yeah, that I mean, like it really sucks when you have the whole thing laid out and then like you move something and it's like no. um,
Yeah. No, are you kidding me? Yeah, that is enough to make you stop. At least me, I'm like, all right, forget this.
but since I'm using PCG, the procedural content generator and foliage assets, they kind of like um, they kind of like replace themselves to the landscape. So it's like okay, well, it didn't really looks that bad. It just needs a little tweaking.
I don't know what happened. I gotta figure out what happened to that project. Let me see something. I'm not gonna-